Welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today we are actually going to start winter/Christmas crafting. So hopefully you're ready. It's still too early to me, but it's time to get going. So let's go. So give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. And when you subscribe, you should hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. So let's go ahead and go take a look. Okay, so first we're going to make some cute little snowmen using these BuzzBallz. We drank a few of these over the weekend and they were just cute little bottles. They're plastic, but they're cute. And so I thought we should use them for something. So I decided we can make them into snowmen. You could probably make them into Santa Claus as well, but I just kept it simple with snowmen. So first we're just going to kind of take them apart a little bit. Just take the top off of the can opener part, the tab. And those tabs you can actually use for future reference to hang stuff up with. And then I was trying to take these words off. I wasn't sure. This didn't look like a sticker, but the words didn't come off with the pure acetone. So now I'm going to try it and warm the little plastic bottle up and peel off what I think must be a sticker. But guess what? That also didn't work. I tried everything I could. I heated it up to try to loosen the glue. I used my little knife to try to get underneath it. It wasn't going to work. So I had to change my plan. Instead of painting the inside, I'm going to have to paint the outside. So I'm going to mix some spackle along with some paint and some water. And we are going to basically just sponge brush this on to the little plastic snowman. Once I have one layer on so that it's somewhat sticky or tacky, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to spray paint these little round things as well. And then that still didn't cover up those brown words. So lastly, I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint them with a brush and a really thick layer of the paint that I made with the spackle and the white paint mixed together. And the spackle helped to make it look like a snowman. You know, a snowman isn't all smooth all the time. So it did help kind of add some texture. It was kind of nice. And I did have 4 of these. One case was 4 little bottles. So I'm going to paint all 4 of them. And my snowmen are going to have 2 parts to their body. And once I've got them all painted, I'm going to let them dry for a while, but then we have to come up with a hat for the snowman. So I have these tiny little planters from Dollar Tree. I had them in 2 sizes, a small size and then this kind of medium size. I'm using the medium size for the bottom of the hat, of the top hat. And then I'm going to use the little bit smaller size as the top of the top hat. And then I'm going to trace the smaller size onto the cardboard that I just cut out. I'm going to put hot glue around the edge of what I just traced out. And that's how I'm going to get the top of the top hat to stick onto the bottom of the top hat. And then we have to paint it because this was just some old cardboard that I had. And so, you know, if you have black poster board or something, you might have an easier time. But I just used cardboard. So I then had to go back and paint it all in black. And you know, you want to paint everything, even though the top of the black hat is already black. I did go over that as well, just to make sure it was all the same color black. And then once that's done, and while those are drying, we have to figure out how the snowmen are going to stick together. And I figured out that the bottoms of each little bottle fit together pretty well. So I'm going to glue one bottom to the other bottom. And that'll work. And the other one, I tried it a different way. I tried to put the 2 tops together instead, giving the snowman a little bit of a neck to put a scarf on. In the end, it didn't really matter, but you know, there's different ways you could do this, so just keep that in mind. So on this one, I'm just putting glue around the top of each little bottle. They're not bottles though, because they're plastic, but each little snowman body. Once I've got the 2 pieces together, then I'm going to glue on the top hat that I made. And you could have done these top hats multiple ways, right? I tried to do mine as simple as I possibly could. I didn't have anything round to fit, so I made mine square, and that is what it is. And then I'm going to add some ribbon to the hat and then also make a scarf for his neck. So here I am just adding a little thin piece of ribbon, probably from Dollar Tree. I'm guessing most of my ribbon is from Dollar Tree. And we're just going to glue it onto the back of the hat and then wrap it around and then glue the other side on top of that first piece. And you don't want it overlapping a lot, just a little bit. Just enough to get the glue on. And then we're going to make a little scarf. Now my little scarf, I don't know why I didn't think about it when I was doing it, but I made it into a dovetail, which I don't know that any scarf in life has a dovetail, but whatever, it's fine. You can just make these flat or cut them at an angle. And then I just literally tied it around his neck and put a dot of hot glue to make it sit still. Then we're going to use some black paint and the end of a small paintbrush to make his eyeballs and his little mouth. And how you want to make his face is totally up to you. If you have some mouth pieces, like little pieces of felt or something, that might be kind of fun. I just was using this paint and the back of my paintbrush. And then I was trying to make it really dark so you could see what I'm doing, but I'm basically just making a nose out of hot glue. And then I'm going to paint the nose with orange paint to make it a carrot nose. And then we're just going to glue that carrot nose onto his little face. And I did have to trim it down a little bit. You see where I cut myself because I was sticking my fingers in that stupid bottle. So be careful if you're going to do this craft. Be careful. Because I did actually cut myself. And then just a dot of hot glue. And then we're going to stick his little carrot nose on there. And that's it. He's all done. And they're so adorable. The other one's mouth I did a little differently. And it's cute as well. But how you do it is totally up to you. Some cute little snowmen. Quick and easy. And then this little Dollar Tree Thanksgiving sign or table sitter was something I picked up, I don't know, probably last year because I found this in my fall Halloween basket. So all we're going to do is literally paint it. Now Dollar Tree gives you 3 paints. I think it was orange, red, and green. So I did need to get some brown and I did modify the colors just a little bit. But I'm just going to paint the whole thing brown first, a light brown, just so that it looks finished and it doesn't look like I just pulled it, you know, from the shelf. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Dollar Tree orange. And when I'm done with painting the orange, I do end up putting a few really light brown lines onto the orange to make it look a little bit more lifelike. And I'm painting the stem and the leaf and all the things. I did paint where it says give thanks. I did paint the background of that white as well. But this is like a quick little, you know, have your kids or grandkids paint a cute little craft. And it is kind of cute. Like I could put this at my desk at work and it would be perfectly a-okay and cute. So adorable. And I thank you so much for stopping by Nattys Crafts today. I sure hope you can give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. And do remember that you should always appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.